Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be discussing about the legal position of living in India. So what is the legal position on living in relationships in India? Living in relationship, you can say, is a very new term and a very urban term. So nowadays, when the people who are living in the metropolitan city, they get to know this term very often to hear about the living in relationship. So let's see and let's know what is its legal position. Before this, the points of discussion, first of all about the news. So what has been the case because of which the living in relationship has come to the forefront? The previous orders passed by the High Courts and the Supreme Court. Then what is living in relationship and its status in India? In the end, a prelims practice question. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is polity section. We must know what is its status in India from exam perspective, can be asked also. So the news talks about what is the legal position on living in relationships, legal position. And very recently the state of Uttarakhand has passed the Uniform Civil Code, and in their Uniform Civil Code there was a very specific clause with regard to the living in relationships, and that also brought the topic of living in relationships to the news. So what has happened recently is that the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court, where a Muslim cannot claim rights in a living in relationship when he or she has a living spouse, and such a relationship against the tenets of Islam. So what has happened is that the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court was looking into a case where what has happened is that there are two people, a woman and a man. So what has happened is the man is Muslim while the woman is Hindu, and the problem was not this. The problem was that the male member or the man was already married. So the man was already married earlier, but the woman was not married earlier, and they were living together under the living in relationship. And now the problem which created was that the girl's parents or the woman's parents filed a case about the kidnapping, and on the other hand the male and the female, they sought protection, stating that they are adults, they are under a living in relationship because of their choice, and under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, that is right to life, they should be given protection. But now the problem was that under the living in relationship, the man was already married to someone else. Now this is the point where everything got stuck to. Now what happened was, so the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court, it said that a Muslim cannot claim rights in a living in relationship when he or she has a living spouse. So when already, if a person is married and has not taken divorce but is in a living in relationship with someone else, then that relationship is not legal, then that relationship is not valid, because the person is already married, and such a relationship is against the tenets of Islam. So even if we do not go into the topic of religion, that is Islam or Hinduism, if we talk about the living in relationship, then also it is not valid that the person is already married but is still in a living in relationship with someone else and has not taken divorce till now. So this is about the case because of which the topic of living in relationship has come to the forefront. Now what has happened is that the couple has told the court that they were adults when they were in a living in relationship and it was their choice to live together. Then they sought protection under Article 21 of the Constitution, that is protection of life and personal liberty, that it is their life and they should be protected. While the judges said that Islamic tenets do not permit living in relationships during the subsisting marriage. If the marriage is not over and the person is already married, then the living in relationship is not allowed, and Article 21 of the Constitution of India may step in to protect the clause. even under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, it talks about the right to life. So under Article 21 of the Constitution, the couple might get the protection. The couple might get the protection, but then also if the person is already married and has not taken divorce, then the living in relationship is not valid. Now, previous orders, or in earlier times, in earlier cases, what the High Court or the Supreme Court has said with regard to the living in relationship. So, the Gujarat High Court, in one of the cases in which they awarded the maintenance to a woman from the man she had been living with. So, the Gujarat High Court, in one of its cases where the male and the female, there was one male member and one female member, both were already married, but still, even though they were married, they were in a living in relationship. But in that living in relationship, even though they were both married, they had a daughter, but the relationship did not work out and they did not marry, and the female, under the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, filed for the maintenance because they had a daughter. And in this case, because the male member was running away from his responsibilities and was not showing good behavior towards the woman, they awarded maintenance to a woman from the man she has been living with. So this was the Gujarat High Court order, that they recognized the living in relationship, and in that living in relationship, they gave verdict in favor of the woman, that because they had daughter, so she should get the maintenance. Then in Punjab and Haryana High Court, so what the Punjab and Haryana High Court has said is that the couple living together without obtaining a divorce from their previous spouse cannot be classified as being in a living in relationship or being in a union similar to marriage. This is what the Punjab and Haryana High Court has said, that if a person is already married and has not taken divorce, then the living in relationship is not valid, is not legal, and this union of them living together is not acceptable and is not similar to marriage. In this case, the man was already married and the court refused to provide protection to the couple. So the Punjab and Haryana High Court and the Gujarat High Court, they have also given orders with regard to the living in relationship. Now about the living in relationship in India, what is its status? So India does not have any law that directly address our living in relationship. So if we talk about the legal aspect and the legal backing, so in India the living in relationships as of now do not have a legal law. And what the Supreme Court has said is that for a man and a woman to live together is part of the right to life, that is Article 21. Therefore a living in relationship is no longer an offense. See, understand this point. The Supreme Court has said this, that living in relationship is not an offense, but they have not said it that it is legal. These are two very different things. It is not an offense, but as of now the legal status has also not been given. Then the concept of a living in relationship was recognized in the Payal Sharma versus Nari Niketan by the Allahabad High Court. So what has been said in this is, the judges said that a man and a woman, even without getting married, can live together if they wish to. They can live together if they wish to. This may be regarded as immoral by society, but it is not illegal. Society might not accept it, but still it is not illegal. There is a difference between law and morality. Society might not accept it, but it is not illegal. So legality of living in relationship stems from two articles of the Indian Constitution, and that is Article 19, that is freedom of speech and expression, and Article 21, that is right to life. So these are the two articles from which the living in relationship concept comes from, because article 21 talks about that it is their choice and the way they want to live, they can live because they have the right to life. And under article 19, it is their freedom that they can say and they can perform whatever they want to do. Then the Supreme Court in Velusamy versus D. Pachaimal 2010 laid down criteria for living in relationships to be legal, and these criteria were: the couple must not hold themselves out to society as being akin to spouses. They must be of legal age to marry. Then they must be otherwise qualified to enter into a legal marriage. Then they must be unmarried. They must have voluntarily cohabited. Voluntarily, it was their own choice, and held themselves out to the world as being akin to spouses for a significant period of time. So these are the important criteria to be in a living in relationship, so that the living in relationship can attain a certain position. That is, the time period has to be long. It should be voluntary from both sides. Both should be unmarried. Then they should be of legal marriage age. Then they must be of legal age to marry, and they should be living like a spouse. Then this was about the living in relationships. And in Uttarakhand, under the Uniform Civil Code, a clause was there with regard to the living in relationships, that the living in relationship needs registration. And if the living in relationships are registered, it means they have certain backing. So nowadays we see that the steps are being taken with regard to the living in relationships, even though it will take time to get a legal status or some law with regard to it. But if we will see that as compared to earlier times, in today's time, specifically with regard to the urban areas or the metropolitan city, the acceptance, or you can say the phenomena of the living in relationship is coming up, and now people have started to even accept it. But there are few points which also arise with it that needs to be looked into and taken into consideration. So in the end, a prelims practice question, and you people will give me the answer in the comment section. Consider the following statements with regard to living in relationship or live in relationship. First, live in relationship has received a legal status in India. Second, it stems out from the article 19 and 21 of Constitution. You have to talk about the correct statement. One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.